YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Yo, best that ever did it. We back with some college basketball for January 20th. We're gonna kick it up, man. We're gonna kick it up a notch. We're gonna hit the lemon squeeze feature, go through these games as quick as possible, because it's damn near 125 games again or more. Actually, you know what I'm saying? It's about 139. But without further ado, leave me a sub, leave me a like. Let's dive right into it. Hit the notification bell. RMU Robert Morris at Iwapui. And I'm going to go with RMU again to cover the spread. It's only a 6-point spread. They beat these boys by damn near 40 last time they played. They were down 20 in the first half. Then they beat them by 24 in the second half. So they won by like 44. Give me RMU to do the same shit. Penn State at Ohio State. And this is a game that's really simple. I like the over. This game was like 80 to 80 last time. The over is the best play in this game, but I do think Penn State keeps it pretty close in the beginning. Then I like Ohio State to run away with it late. Give me Ohio State minus the 9. Marquette at St. John's. Now this one's fucking tricky right here. This is a tough game because I like both teams here, but I'm going to side with Marquette at the end of the day. Marquette does have a road win against Illinois. I know St. John's is like that, but St. John's just took a loss to Creighton. When they played Creighton at Creighton and when they were home. Let me see. When they were home against these boys, Michigan. They got crapped on earlier in the year. I remember that shit. I watched that game. I think they get the same energy from Marquette they gonna get, I think Marquette come out and crap on them boys. Next up, we got Creighton. I said Seton Hall. Give me Seton Hall all day long. The Big East is one of those, you know what I'm saying? The home crowd is really a big part of the Big East, except when it's just like a straight up mismatch. But give me Seton Hall at the crib. Creighton is not that good. I don't know why they ranked 18th. They shouldn't even be ranked. George Washington at Massachusetts. Give me George Washington, G-Dub, G-Dub. G-Dub, these boys is really like that. I don't know why the slander keeps getting worse. If somebody got to be out. Let me check the injury report. Somebody got to be out for this line to be looking like this. It's no reason. There's no reason, G-Dub. Nobody's injured except for somebody on UMass. Matt Cross. Matt Cross is a fucking. Last game Matt Cross played was January 10th, so that's pretty recent. Matt Cross was out last game against Loyola Chicago, so that's a big piece for Massachusetts. That's even worse for them. Give me George Washington on the money line. Fuck the points. Give me the money line with G-Dub. Virginia Tech at North Carolina State. Give me fuck, man, because they just took DJ Horn out for North Carolina State, too, for fucking the last game they just played. DJ Horn, is he going to be out? I think so. If DJ Horn playing, I'm going to. Yeah, it's saying damn ACC rapper man's NC for flashing middle fingers at the foul line. So what the fuck? Is he out or what? I gotta check this one site real quick. It's gonna let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with these boys, Virginia Tech. I ain't gonna lie. I know they winless on the road. It's a hard environment to win at North Carolina State. But they kept it close with Florida State. Couldn't hang in there with Wake or fucking Virginia. Yeah, these is a tough game, but man, I like North Carolina State, man. I really do. I really do. I really do. But I just think this is gonna be a closer game than everybody expecting. Give me Virginia Tech to keep it close. I got Virginia Tech plus the points. If DJ Horn is playing though, give me North Carolina State. I ain't gonna lie. If DJ Horn is in that game, I'm taking North Carolina State. Miami, Florida at Syracuse. Syracuse 8-0 at the crib, but they not damn unbeatable on the road. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with Miami. Miami's been looking trash as of late in conference play. Beat Clemson pretty good at the crib, and beat Virginia Tech. Lost to Louisville. You know what I'm saying? Like you should not be losing to Louisville. Lost bad to Colorado. You know what I'm saying? Syracuse coming off this win against Pitt again. They beat Pitt twice, lost to Duke by 20, and lost to UNC by them at 30 something. You know what I'm saying? They came off a good non-con. Man, this is a real damn. This a tough one. Give me my boy Syracuse at the crib. They just gonna run that offense. Louisville at Wake Forest. Wake Forest, my boys shouldn't have lost the last game. 10-0 at the crib. Simple money. Give me my boys Wake Forest on the money line. First half. First half money line. Next up, we got Baylor at Texas. Baylor at Texas. Baylor at Texas. Number 9 Baylor coming in as underdogs against Texas, who is really like, who is Texas? You know what I'm saying? They just lost to UCF, lost to West Virginia, lost to Texas Tech at the crib. The last 2 home games they lost. You know what I'm saying? Barely beat Cincinnati. Barely beat Cincinnati. Couldn't hang with Marquette at all. Like an upper echelon team. Another upper echelon team, UConn. Couldn't hang. Damn near couldn't beat Louisville. Give me Baylor on the money line. They gonna stop disrespecting Baylor. This is a fucking Final Four team. Stop disrespecting Baylor. Give me Baylor. This is a fucking Final Four team. Rhode Island at Dayton. Next up, we got 14-2 Dayton, 8-0 at the crib. Give me Rhode Island plus the points. I think it's a tougher game than Dayton gonna expect. They just got shitted on by St. Bonaventure, but they played Davidson, won. St. Joe's, won. Couldn't hang with Delaware or New Hampshire. But man, yeah, they don't really got that many big wins under their belt, but I just feel like this is gonna be one of them close games. Everybody gonna be taking Dayton on the big spread. It's not something that they good with. Laying 12 against SLU, St. Louis, not doing it. Laying 13 against Longwood, it's not happening. Laying 8 against UMass, it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Laying big numbers with Dayton, it's just not flying. Just like the Flyers. You know what I'm saying? The Dayton Flyers not flying with no big numbers. Give me Rhode Island to cover the spread, but I like Dayton to win money line. Oklahoma at Cincy. And this is one of them games where it's like you have to take Oklahoma with the points in a game like this because Cincinnati is just, they're not better than Oklahoma at all. They're not better. Oklahoma's going to be winning the whole game, but it's going to be like a 5 to 6 point game at most. Maybe even 7 at times. But Cincinnati's going to keep crawling back, keeping it close, keep cutting the lead down to 4, cutting it down to 2, then get it back up to 6, cut it back down to 3. You know what I'm saying? Then it's going to be that foul game and that late momentum, the crowd, the referees, and the fucking free throw line. Cincinnati can pull this game off at the late. I know it because the fucking referees. But if everything goes right, if these boys do what they're supposed to do, Oklahoma should win the game. Give me Oklahoma on the money line. Next up, we got South Carolina at Arkansas. And I'm going with South Carolina, man. Arkansas is cool, don't get me wrong. They 10-7. They you know what I'm saying? They're not beating Georgia, not beating Florida. They beat Texas A&M. That's a great win. They beat UNC Wilmington before the New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Beat Lipscomb, beat Abilene Christian. Couldn't beat Oklahoma. Beat a good ass Duke team. They did beat a good ass Duke team. And they lost to UNC Greensboro. You know what I'm saying? They losing to teams like UNC Greensboro. South Carolina coming off of a Georgia loss, but they coming off of also a Missouri win. Missouri's overrated. Beat Mississippi State. Couldn't hang with Alabama at all. Lost by damn near 30. And all of these damn non-con wins, it's kind of like subpar. The best win is probably GW, George Washington, Grand Canyon. Clemson was a good game. And they got a Virginia Tech win. I just think, yeah, Arkansas might get this W, but until they show me, I'm gonna go with South Carolina. Until they Arkansas boys could prove it, give me South Carolina. Loyola, Illinois at Fordham. This is my system play right here. My boys Fordham at the crib versus a finicky Loyola Chicago. Give me Fordham at the crib on the money line after taking a rough loss last time against Davidson. We were on Fordham in this Davidson game and we did lose. We did. As you can see, their last 5-6 games have all been overs. The last 6 games has been all overs. Over. Smashing the over again. This is at least going to get into the 140s minimum. Everything else is extra. Give me the over and Fordham to win it on the money line. Next up, we got San Diego State at Boise State. And I'm going with Boise State at the crib in the get right spot. San Diego State's 15-3. Beat Nevada last time out. On the road. Couldn't barely even beat San Jose. Struggled with them boys. Didn't beat New Mexico. You know that's not going to happen. Gonzaga, that was the best win of their season right so far. Because on the road before that, couldn't barely beat San Diego. And they didn't beat Grand Canyon. Couldn't beat Cal on the road. Like, really. You know what I'm saying? They won in overtime. Overtime with these boys, Washington. Like, every time they're not at the crib, it's just rough. It's just like nail biters, you know what I'm saying? Give me Boise State at the crib where momentum is at. Money line, Boise State. The Citadel at VMI. Give me VMI to lose the game. I'm never gonna back VMI for the rest, no, forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Until we see a good VMI team. Give me the Citadel minus the 10. That's a reasonable number. New Hampshire at UMBC. I'm going with New Hampshire. UMBC is so damn weak. New Hampshire is much better than these boys. Denver at North Dakota. And you know I'm going with Denver. North Dakota's 10-10, 5-3 at the crib. They really not doing nothing though. You know what I'm saying? They beat Oral Roberts. Couldn't beat Nebraska Omaha. Damn near got dubbed. Lost to NAU. Lost to the St. Tommy's by 25. Couldn't beat Portland. Couldn't even beat fucking Cal State Fullerton. Yeah, you couldn't even beat Cal State Fullerton. Give me Denver. Winthrop at Gardner Webb. Winthrop 13-7. Gardner Webb 7-12. Gardner Webb last 3 games. They just beat Radford at their crib. Beat Presbyterian by 16. And they lost to Charleston Southern. That wraps up Gardner Webb's season in a nutshell. Couldn't hang with High Point, of course. Now Winthrop comes into their crib. What they do on the road, they beat South Carolina upstate in overtime. Terrible team. Presbyterian beat them boys. They beat them boys by 10. And before that, Florida State, they only lost by 6. South Carolina lost by 10. Xavier, you're not finna beat them. Lost by motherfucking 16. And they beat Little Rock and Coastal Carolina. Give me Winthrop, man. Winthrop's the much better team. Played the much better competition, and they've been faring well against them slightly. You know what I'm saying? Give me Winthrop, much more battle tested team. Nebraska, Omaha, Kansas City Rouge. Give me Omaha. Give me Nebraska, Omaha. Kansas City Rouge are automatic fade on the road. Automatic fade. Give me Nebraska, Omaha. Army at Navy. And I'm going with the damn Army. I know the Navy is probably much better, and they're at the crib, but they just damn near lost outright to Lehigh after losing outright by 16 to Lafayette. If you're losing by 16 to Lafayette, you deserve to get faded. I don't care who you are. You barely beat Boston University by 2. Give me the Army and the points. Army definitely is not good. They lost to American by 19. You know what I'm saying? This same Lafayette team, they lost to them, but they didn't lose to them by 16. You know what I'm saying? I gotta just admit that, like, they did lose to Lafayette as well, but they didn't lose to them by 16. Give me Army Black Knights plus the points. Boston U at Colgate. Give me Colgate. Boston U is a chump change. This is like an easy, you know what I'm saying? Easy matchup every time you see this team. Oh yeah, we got them today. Okay, let's go. It's an easy W. That's what you get out of these Boston University Terriers. Lafayette beat these boys by 8. Merrimack took a loss to these dumbasses. Even Dartmouth beat these boys. Dartmouth is terrible. Bucknell is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Loyola Maryland is terrible, and they almost won. I'm surprised they definitely kept it close with these damn Merrimack Warriors. Because these boys, these Warriors is pretty decent. Give me my boys Colgate to get the job done, though. I think it's a 9.5 point spread. They lay in 8.5 against Army. They won by exactly 8. I think they lay in a good number for a reason. They beat Bucknell by 10, 11, I mean. They did also lose to Lafayette. Like, what's up with this Lafayette team? They just that good? Like, cut it the fuck out, man. These boys are terrible. For some reason, in their Patriot League, they're doing good. Next up, give me Alabama at Tennessee. I'm going with Tennessee at the crib. Dalton Connect. That boy's real. Give me Tennessee at the crib, money line. Belmont at Bradley. Belmont at Bradley. Give me Bradley at the fucking house. I like them in the first half, money line. The most. First half, money line, Bradley. Next up, we got Purdue laying 7 against Iowa, and I'm laying it. Iowa's a nobody. I know everybody's on Iowa here at the house. I know. Give me Purdue. When everybody's looking away, I like to go with my boys. Illinois State at Missouri State. Missouri State are frauds. They're laying 6, 1-5. No, they're 1-4. My bad. 1-4 in their last 5. Only able to beat Evansville. And when they lose bad. Only kept it close with Northern Iowa before beating St. Mary's at the crib. Illinois State couldn't hang with anybody back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Even back in the day. Down here. They only win with SEMO all the way in December 21st. They haven't won in damn near a month. Give me Missouri State to get the job done at the crib. The referees are going to be on their side and the home crowd. Give me Missouri State to get the job done. If you could beat St. Mary's at St. Mary's, I'll ride with you against a team who hasn't won a game in a month. For sure, yeah. Give me Missouri State. Hampton at Monmouth. You know Hampton been playing better as of late, but they're still 4-14. Monmouth is on a 3-game losing streak, but they've been playing the better teams in the conference. Drexel, Colorado Charleston, UNC Wilmington. They beat Towson, beat Northeastern pretty bad too. They beat Northeastern real bad. Um, you know what I'm saying? They lost to Seton Hall, lost to fucking Oklahoma, losing the teams who they should lose to, beating the teams that they should beat. Give me my boys, man. I just don't think this team is that, you know what I'm saying, that good. It's a bunch of hood niggas on the team and they're not good. You know what I'm saying? It's just simple as that. My boys is really on there though. I fuck with the boys that's on there, but they really just ass in basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like it's simple as that. You got a couple ISO players on that team. They just don't know how to, work together. Whole bunch of ISO ball on Hampton. No defense. We faded them. We put North Carolina A&T. You see what they did. We gonna keep fading these boys. Give me Monmouth minus the 12, but I really like Monmouth in the first half only, or even in the second half too. I like Monmouth full game money line, but I'll even lay the 12. Fuck it, I'll lay the 12 with Monmouth. Next up, we got Rice at Temple, and give me Temple at the crib laying 4. I'm not backing Rice at all. Rice is terrible. I've been fading Rice since this game down here. Against who they played? Nah, yeah. Down here, yo. Since UC Irvin, I've been fading these boys. And then we've been fading UT Martin after they lost to Rice by 20. We've been fading UT Martin and Rice. At the same time, we've been making money fading them all year. And this Temple team is pretty ass as well. 1-4 in their last fucking 5, beating Wichita at the crib, which they are here now. Give me Temple at the crib. Beat Rice. Rice is one of the worst teams in the conference. UCF at number 5 Houston. Everybody's all over UCF. I think Houston goes on that run right now. Man, give me Houston. It's hard to stop these boys. Everybody's on UCF. 64% for them. 64% chance for them to cover that number. They have kept it close, very close. They beat Kansas. They did lose to BYU, but they kept it very close. Beat Texas. But they look at this damn Kansas State game. I think this is what we're going to get from. I think this is a pretty similar score of what I think Houston are going to do to them, what Kansas State did to them. They did lose to Stetson as well. They got a loss to Ole Miss. Took Charlotte to the OT. UCF is not that good. Give me Houston to lay the big number. Delaware at Drexel. Everybody's on Delaware in this one for some reason. Just because it's a rivalry game. This is a good-ass game, though. You know what I'm saying? They be playing good. Kept it close with UNC Wilmington. Kept it close with Hofstra. And you know what I'm saying? They 30-point them boys in Hampton. You know what I'm saying? Hampton is so ass. That's why I be telling people, look at what Drexel did. Beat Wilmington by 15. Beat Elon by 20. Beat Monmouth. Beat Hampton by damn near, that's 34. On the real, they beat Hampton by 34. You see why I'm laying the points against Hampton? Lay the points with Monmouth. I'm telling y'all, Hampton is ass. Drexel, I gotta go with y'all at the crib. I'll lay the points with Drexel. I think they get this covered late in the game. Second half, free throws, foul game. They gonna cover the spread late. St. Bonnie's at GMU, George Mason. Give me George Mason at the crib. St. Bonnie's is not the same on the road. They lost to Richmond when they shouldn't have after beating VCU. A much better team than Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Too iffy. They did get a good Akron win. And couldn't be for them. Other than that, they've looked good all year except Canisius and Auburn. But they've been playing a shitball team. Siena, Miami, Ohio, Buffalo, Siena. Bucknell. Like, come on. And then they lost to Canisius. Give me George Mason at the crib. Easy money. That's a lock. Loyola, Maryland. At Holy Cross. Give me Holy Cross at the crib. Loyola, Maryland is the ass. Here go that damn Lafayette team. First Bucknell. Give me Lafayette. Until Lafayette just they just on a heater. Just look at this shit. Look at this shit. Last 5 games, all wins. They just been winning. Like, I don't get it. After all of these losing, look at the losses. Look at all of these fucking losses. And then look at the damn fucking conference play. Straight victories. 5-0 in conference play since the new year. They turned a new leaf. They've made their fucking goals a reality. Bucknell, after the new year started, has been iffy on and off. Win one, lose one, win one, lose one. I just think Lafayette's on a reader right now. I'm not fading them. I'm not gonna get in the way of a freight train. They're a terrible team, but they're on a fucking heater right now. Give me Lafayette on the money line, especially if Bucknell is the favorite. Next up, we got Iowa State at Texas Christian or Houston Christian. You know what I'm talking about. Where them boys go. Yeah, they go. We got Iowa State at fucking TCU. Texas Christian. TCU. We just fucking went on them boys last game and they failed us in overtime. To the refs. You know what I'm saying? The refs did it. I just got to go with my boys TCU on the bounce back. I don't think that was cool what the refs did. But there's nothing we could do about that shit but just fucking, man, just shake our fucking head. But as you see, when these boys go on the road, they choke. BYU beat them. Oklahoma beat them. Before that, on the road, DePaul gave them 80 points. Virginia Tech beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not good on the road. I just think that's where they get their damn money at. TCU at the crib, 9-0, yet to lose. Give me the undefeated team at the crib versus a 1-3, 1-2 team. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. Give me TCU at the crib, money line. Western Carolina at Furman. And give me Western Carolina on the money line. Furman should not be the fucking favorite. I don't care if they're 7-1 at the crib. Furman has lost to a fucking Division II school. Where they at with it? Or they almost did. Yeah, they almost did. No, they actually did. My bad. They actually did. I'm right. They lost to Anderson Trojans. There's no way I'm fucking backing him. Furman has looked good last game, but they playing Goofy's VMI. You're gonna get a 40-point win against VMI. Not Western Carolina. Give me Western Carolina on the money line. They should not be the underdogs. That's a lock. USC, Arizona State. Give me Arizona State. I like USC at the crib. When they on the road, we can make money on them a lot. They're 1-5 on the road. Out of six tries, they only won one time on the road. If you're backing USC, you're tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Give me Arizona State, 7-1 at the house. South Dakota State at South Dakota. Give me my boys, the damn Jackrabbits. South Dakota State on the money line. I'm not falling for no damn weak ass South Dakota damn Coyotes. They ass terrible. Coming off an overtime win, I like the fade spot. Now we got my boys North Carolina A&T, and I'm going North Carolina A&T at the house as an underdog. William and Mary, they're a fucking tribe. They're not fucking basketball players. They're 1-6 on the road. Out of 7 tries, they've only won one time. Out of 7 attempts, you get 7 attempts to win something, and you only won one time. You know what I'm saying? Give me my boys North Carolina A&T. They got much more better hoopers. I like my boy and them. Them boys can hoop. They just did that to Hampton instantly. And I just took them the next game after Hampton. Northeastern. Smushed. Easy money. As a 7-point underdog, too. And are they still an underdog? This will not be the same in the morning. Get this shit while they're still an underdog. North Carolina A&T money line. South Carolina Upstate at Radford. Look at Radford. 5-2 at the crib. South Carolina Upstate. Terrible team. Terrible program. I think Radford's laying 10. Give me Radford on the money line, and I will lay the 10 with Radford. Princeton at Columbia. Princeton 14-1, 6-1 on the road. 7 attempts on the road to win. They won 6. You know what I'm saying? Great road team, great home team, great all around team. They might be going back to the tournament for sure. Columbia on the other end, they're a pretty good team too. 7-1. We've been making our money on these teams, on these boys. You see on the road they're terrible, but at the crib they got a little life in them. They do definitely got a little life in them. They only lost one real home game, and that was Albany. You know what I'm saying? They really didn't lose at home this year at all. 7-1. It's a very good game. Very, talented team. Give me Columbia plus the points, but I like Princeton to win the game. Cornell at Brown. Give me Cornell to lay the 6. Brown is a one-man army. I keep telling people Keno Lilly Jr. on Brown is like Luka Doncic and the Mavericks. You're not gonna fucking beat nobody consistently with one man. Luka Doncic is a little bit better, and it's a higher scale of basketball. That's professional, of course. They're gonna win games, but I'm saying Brown is a smaller version of that, and they're not gonna beat a lot of teams with one person. Give me Cornell to lay the 6. It's one of the top teams in their conference. Oral Roberts at North Dakota State. And give me North Dakota State. Oral Roberts just took a clunker. They out there losing bad to North Dakota. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get up out of here if you're losing to North Dakota. You're going to lose to North Dakota State. Because look what North Dakota did. They lost to South Dakota at home. These boys are all terrible. I ain't going to lie to you. These boys are hella terrible. They ain't even really won nothing besides Kansas City on the overtime. Damn, they bad. I might go with Oral Roberts in this damn game, man. This is terrible. Yeah, give me Oral Roberts. Give me Oral Roberts. Even though they just lost a clunker, 2-8 on the road, 10 fucking road games, and you only won 2, 20% hit rate. But I still gotta side with Oral Roberts, man. North Dakota State just that fucking bad. Damn, they bad. Give me the Oral Roberts, but I don't love it. I think the home team has the advantage, but I'm gonna decide with Oral Roberts or pass. Next up, we got Maine at NJIT. Maine 8-10. My boys, the Black Bears, really hope they really cool. NJIT's 4-12, terrible team. But I just think NJIT at the crib. They could keep it close. They could keep it close, man. Got a Fordham win. They did beat Fordham this year. At Fordham. And that's about it. That's literally about it. They coming in their conference 0-3. Couldn't beat UMBC. Give me NJIT at the crib. It's an unpopular pick. Massachusetts Lowell, UMass. Them boys, Riverhawks. We know who them is. The Riverhawks. If you don't believe me, you could see they the Riverhawks because we know who they is. They've been making us money all year. Great to start off the conference play 4-0. And we're going to keep riding them here. Binghamton sucks. Binghamton is terrible. Give me UMass to lay the number. Western Michigan at Bowling Green. And give my boys, Western Michigan, a chance, man. Get them Kalamazoo boys a chance. I'm taking Western Michigan plus 2 points. Miami, Ohio at Ball State. Give me fucking Ball State. But I'm not in love with it. Give me Miami of Ohio to cover the spread, but Ball State to win. Purdue, IPFW is getting faded instantly. Give me Cleveland State, money line. Yale at Dartmouth. Give me fucking Yale. North Carolina, Boston College. Give me UNC. I do think this will be a close game, but give me the over in North Carolina. Northwestern and Nebraska. Give me my boys Nebraska. At home, 11-1. Great home team. You can't ask for more of a better home record. Give me Nebraska at the crib. Duquesne at St. Joseph. If Dede Grant is in the game for Duquesne, watch out for that. Dede Grant is Duquesne's star player, and if he's out, I'm fading Duquesne. If Dede Grant plays, even if he does plays, he's still banged up with a concussion. He's game time decision. Stay on alert for that. If he's in, I still might like St. Joseph's. Give me St. Joseph's to cover the spread. East Carolina at UAB. Give me ECU. Give me ECU, but I like how UAB been playing. 7-3 at home. They just got off a good win. Start the conference off. They're 3-1. Only lost to FAU. Beat UTSA by 2. ECU's first 5 games actually. They've 2-3. Lost to North Texas by 1. And they lost to FAU as well. And SMU. Yeah, I like UAB and what they're doing, especially at the crib. But I think this ECU team got a little bit of them barking it down. They got a little fight in them. Give me ECU plus the points. Tulsa at SMU. Give me Tulsa plus the 13. Georgia State and Georgia Southern. These two just played a couple days ago. Georgia Southern played Georgia State, and they just lost by damn near 30. I don't think Georgia Southern is gonna win the fucking revenge game. Give me Georgia State to cover the 3 again. Presbyterian at Longwood, and we gonna go with my boys Presbyterian. Presbyterian plus the points. Kennesaw at Jacksonville. Kennesaw's been awful. Give me my boys Kennesaw as well to get a job done. Jacksonville's terrible as fuck. Terrible as fuck. I'm talking about real terrible. Really terrible. Give me my boys Kennesaw to get the job done. Troy at Southern Mississippi. They played Troy, lost by damn near 30, 24. My bad. Yeah, 20 fucking. Yeah, 26 they did. That's crazy. And they lost to Georgia Southern by damn near 20. Give me Troy again. They can complete the sweep. Give me Troy. Vanderbilt at Mississippi State. And I'm going Mississippi State. Vandy is terrible. Give me Mississippi State to lay the number. Southern at Grambling. Give me Southern. North Carolina Central. Give me, versus South Carolina State. Give me North Carolina Central. Lay the number. UCLA at Arizona. Give me Arizona. Lay the big number. Come on. CSF, Cal State Fullerton at Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara at the crib. And I'm going with Santa Barbara. Give me Santa Barbara on the money line. New Mexico at Air Force. Give me New Mexico. Air Force is not going to keep up with this team. I'll lay the 11 points. Norfolk State at Howard. This is pretty much a pick 'em. Give me Howard at the crib. That's a pick 'em. Coin flip. Give me the home team. Maryland East Shore, Delaware State. They right down the street. Very close. Very competitive game. Even with the UMass record being like that, this will be a competitive game. But give me Delaware State to get the outright victory. Clemson at Florida State. Give me Florida State. Home underdog. Shouldn't be underdog. Give me Florida State. Kansas at West Virginia. And give me my boys Kansas to lay the big number. I'm not a big fan of West Virginia. I'm not gonna fall into that trap. Yeah, they look good the last 2 games, but who cares? You know what I'm saying? Look what they did the whole season. They've been terrible. Give me Kansas later big number. Texas A&M at LSU. LSU did get the outright victory, and we did just take a loss to LSU in the last game out. Texas A&M have been on the damn slump a little bit. They've been playing not their best basketball. I think LSU completes the sweep. Give me LSU as another underdog at home. They keep overlooking them. Yeah, this LSU team is not the best, but they have improved from last year. Jordan Wright is nice. I just watched this last game where we got burned against Ole Miss. I thought Ole Miss should have won that game outright, but man, when LSU is at home, boy, they got them refs on their side. Give me LSU. Next up, we got Richmond at Davidson. Richmond been playing better the whole season. Richmond been playing better. They beat Duquesne by 2. George Mason for sure. Illinois, Loyola, Illinois, and St. Bonnie's. All in conference play. Now they go on the road where they face Davidson, who's been doing this at the crib. Lose to Dayton, lost to Rhode Island, lost to George Washington at overtime, and they beat Fordham by 10. Last home game before that, they only beat South Carolina Upstate by 3, laying 16. They've been terrible against the spread. They've damn near, I think they're 1-4 in their last 5 games against the spread. Give me Richmond on the money line. Richmond should win this game outright. 64% chance to win. DePaul at Butler. And give me my boys, Butler. And I got a Butler. DePaul is ass ever since my boy Javon Freeman Liberty left. Give me Butler. Let it spread. Florida A&M at Arkansas Pine Bluff. Give me Arkansas Pine Bluff, but I don't love it. Money line, Arkansas Pine Bluff. North Texas at Charlotte. Give me North Texas. Any under is going to be like a 50 to 40, 50 to 50 type of game. We might get OT, but I like the under in North Texas. Give me North Texas. Illinois, Chicago at Valpo. Give me Illinois, Chicago. Easy money. Lay the spread without Illinois. Campbell at Towson. Give me Campbell. I'm not going for no Towson shit. Give me the 8 points with Campbell against the spread. Texas Southern at Alcorn. Give me Texas Southern. Alcorn ain't on shit. 2-14. They might as well just chalk it up. Get ready for next year. Give me Texas Southern. Fresno State at Utah State. Fresno is not going to hang with them Utah State boys at home. Not at home. Give me Utah State. Lay the big number. UL Lafayette at South Alabama. Give me South Alabama at the crib. I think this is where UL Lafayette starts to sit their ass down. Start off conference play. They started off shaky, and then they won their last 2. I think they just get a little rude awakening. They've been homesick. This is going to be their 4th home game in a row. I think it's a bad look. It's a bad spot. Give me USA at the crib. Well, we will smash these boys, Raging Cajuns, when they return home. They will get that first home game as a W. Youngstown State at Detroit Mercy, the 0-19 team, the winless team in damn near 20 games is fucking horrific. 0-6 at the crib. You have yet to win a home game. Like, come on, dude. That's crazy. I'll lay the big number with Youngstown. I will lay the big number with Youngstown. They damn near almost won last game, Detroit Mercy, but they couldn't do it. They were up, too. They were up comfortable. Like, there's no way you should let them come back and you still lose. 0-19. Like, you got 19 shots to shoot and kill somebody, and you miss all 19 shots. Like, that's crazy. Youngstown State on the spread. Eastern Michigan, EMU at Ohio. Give me Ohio at the crib. Lay the big number. Wofford at UNC Greensboro. Give me UNC Greensboro minus the 7. I'm not scared of Wofford. Wofford burned us against VMI. They went to blow them boys out, but they lost the first half somehow. If y'all don't believe me, be my guest. They actually went to OT Actually, they didn't blow them out. They lost the fucking first half to VMI to fuck up my ticket. You know what I'm saying? Then they went to overtime and damn near almost lost, like to VMI. To VMI. Give me UNC Greensboro. Texas R UTA at Abilene Christian. I like Abilene Christian at the crib. UTA is a little bit overrated. 0-8 on the road. They're 0-8. They have yet to win a road game. I'm not gonna pick them on the road. They should not. If you've not won in 8 tries, why would I pick you? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the boys at Abilene Christian at the crib money line. Utah Tech 30% on the fucking road versus a Utah Valley team that I'm fucking low on this year. I was looking to be high on them this year, but I'm very low on them. They only beat Cali Baptist in Southern Utah. Lost to UTA bad. Lost to Rio Grande bad. Lost to GCU. Grand Canyon bad. I like Utah Valley in this spot, but I'm not big on them. I would probably take Utah Tech plus the points. In conference play, they are 2-2 against the spread. That under has hit in all 4 of their games. I like the under more than anything. Give me the under in this game. That's a lot. Under 140 with Utah Tech. Next up, Morgan State, Coppin State. Give me Morgan State. Morgan State is 0-9 on the road. Coppin State is 2-14. Only 2 wins have been at home against UMass in overtime. Almost got Delaware State. Almost got Wagner. And they beat UMBC. UMBC is so fucking ass. Give me Coppin State actually at the house. I'm not gonna fucking take no 0-9 team. Why would I take a 0-9 team? I just told you. I'm not taking no 0-8, no 0-9 teams. If you've yet to win on the road, you're not, give me Coppin State, weak ass. I'm not betting that, but give me Coppin State. Sacramento State at Northern Arizona. And I'm gonna go with Northern Arizona at the crib, 8-10. They pulling it together. They started off the year shitty as fuck. Their non-con's tough for them, but they've been picking it up as of late. I'm still going to face Sacramento State. I still think they should have lost to the Kansas City Roos, but they found a way to get the refs to be on their side that game. Give me NAU on the money line. Coastal Carolina, App State. These two teams played before. Coastal Carolina beat them by 25. Never competitive. Give me App State to do the same thing all over again. Lamar at Houston Christian. Give me Lamar to lay the number. Tennessee State at fucking Western Illinois. WIU is only laying 3. Western Illinois Leathernecks. Give me my boy the Leathernecks to win the job. EIU at Lindenwood. Give me EIU. Money line. Lindenwood shouldn't even be a Division 1. I bet you they're going to get taken out of Division 1. Lindenwood should not be D1. Texas A&M Commerce at C-Law. Give me C-Law at the crib. They should lay the number. Give me C-Law at home. Nicholls State at Texas A&M Christie. And this is a tough game. Give me Nicholls. Unpopular opinion. Everybody's going to be on Texas A&M. Give me Nicholls. Morehead State at Southern Indiana. Give me Morehead State. System play. Morehead State. Better team. Southern Indiana is a borderline Division II school. SIU Edwardsville at SEMO. Give me SIU Edwardsville. Even though they 1-7, SEMO is nobody. SEMO is a nobody. I like the points with SIU Edwardsville. I ain't gonna lie, I like the points. I think they lose by 10. SEMO. North and Alabama at Lipscomb. Give me Lipscomb. Money line. Northwestern State at New Orleans. Give me New Orleans at the crib. New Orleans been playing way better in conference. And this is an 0-8 team on the road. I'm not going. Louisiana Tech at Jacksonville State. And let's do a parlay. Let's put all these 0-8 teams on the same ticket. Like this Queens team, I'm finna fade Queens. I'm coming up to that very shortly. They're 0-10 out of 10 tries. They're 0% out of 100. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like you just got a zero. Give me Louisiana Tech to go defeat these damn Jacksonville Gamecocks. I'm not fucking with the Gamecocks. Louisiana Tech is pretty good this year. I think they could handle them boys for sure at their crib. Give me the Ospreys, University of North Florida Ospreys. Give me them boys to beat Queens outright. 0-10 Queens. They suck on the road. It's like magic. It's like magic. They'll win against one of the best teams in the league at their crib, but then as soon as they hit the road, it's automatic fade. Give me the fucking Ospreys at home money line. That's a lock. UC Irvin at UC Davis. Give me UC Irvin. UC Davis is good, but UC Irvin is better. Washington State at California. Cal still laying close numbers like they're a good team. Give me Washington State as they're giving out free money. Give me Washington State all day long. American at Lehigh. Give me American. I love American in these damn conference games. Give me American. Central Arkansas at Austin Peay. Give me Austin P. Austin Peay is my team. That's where Emmanuel Hansel, you know what I'm saying? They've been playing good. I've been on them since conference play started. I'm going to keep frying them right here. Central Arkansas is terrible. Arkansas State is better than them, though. They are 1-8 on the road. Very bad. 9 tries to win. They only won once. Versus a 3-3, 500 team at home. Texas State does have the edge. These two teams have played, and it was an 80-80 game. Very high scoring game. First half, it was 40-40 damn near. Second half, it went even higher. I think we get a similar game here. I think we get over the spread. And I like Arkansas State to lose this one again. I just think Arkansas State couldn't get the job done at home. And I don't think this is a revenge spot. I think Arkansas had its best chance to win at home. And then they was going to lose this game when they went on the road. I think Texas State completes the sweep. Give me Texas State, and the over spread should be closer to 154. Give me the over. That's a lock. Marshall at JMU. JMU, did they play already? No, they haven't played Marshall. They played Texas State, beat them by 20 almost. They lost to Southern Mississippi, beat Jacksonville. I mean, not Jacksonville. They beat this Southern Alabama team, lost to App State, good competition. And they beat Lafayette, Raging Cajuns. Marshall coming in this one, conference play, 3-2, lost to Old Dominion on the road and lost to South Alabama. They also beat Georgia Southern by 5, very bad game. And they also beat Louisiana Lafayette as well before the New Year's. But I think JMU could beat them boys by 20. Give me JMU to lay the 13 points. This is not a competitive match. Harvard at Penn. Harvard is 2.5-point underdogs. Give me Pennsylvania. I remember Pennsylvania beat Villanova early on in the season. Give me Penn. I like Harvard at the crib only. McNeese State at Incarnate Word. Give me McNeese. Mercer at Samford. Give me Samford. 12-0 at the fucking crib. Samford is a dog. And they just got an outright win on the road against a good-ass team in Western Carolina. Got that shit done outright. What a squad. After putting up 134, we faded them, and we seen why we shouldn't fade them. Give me Samford money line. Well, I'll lay the number. Lay the 14 with Samford. Georgia at Kentucky. Give me Kentucky to lay the big spread. Georgia won't be able to hang with them at the crib. Give me Kentucky. Give me Kentucky. And Georgia is 3-0 on the road. This will be a good game, but give me Kentucky. Lay the big number. Evansville at Drake. I like Evansville right here to cover the first half only. I like Evansville to cover the first half only. When you see them big numbers with Drake, they usually cover it. 18 points against Alcorn, covered it no problem. 13 against Illinois State, covered it no problem. 8 points against Illinois State again, covered it no problem. Beat them boys by 21. Land 16 against this Southern St. Louis team was not a good idea, but Valpo, they did cover. Texas Southern, they couldn't cover. More than often than not, they're covering these bigger spreads. Evansville, to start the conference play, terrible. 1-4. Cover a 15-point, but didn't cover 13. I like them, Evansville, to keep it close in the beginning, but then they're going to get their ass blown off in the second half. Give me Drake to cover the 20 points, but I like Evansville to cover the spread first half. Charleston at UNC Wilmington. Give me Charleston. Wilmington is 5-0 at the crib. Charleston is 4-1 on the road as well. Starting off in conference play, Wilmington, 2 losses, 3 wins. They beat Delaware, Monmouth, and Elon. College Charleston start off conference. They are 4-1. Beat up on these good teams like Monmouth, Elon, Stony Brook, and Hofstra, but they lost to Towson by fucking 4. It's excusable. Another hard game for them right here. I think we get an under in this game. UNC Wilmington, they will not put up that many points in this game against a good defense. Give me the under. I think that's a lock. And give me College of Charleston. Give me the under. College of Charleston money line. BYU at Texas Tech. BYU is hella good. But on the road, BYU couldn't beat Baylor. I couldn't even beat Cincinnati at home. They lost by 11. On the road, couldn't beat Utah. Arizona State neutral site, that was a great game. They non-con was so easy. I think they're not a good battle-tested team. Give me Texas Tech at the crib. Truly tested home team. Beat K-State, beat Oklahoma State, beat Texas, at Texas, beat Sam Houston, beat Vandy. You know what I'm saying? They beat Michigan on a neutral venue, beat Northern Iowa. They only lost to fucking Villanova on the road on a neutral site. Lost to fucking Houston on the road. Houston is one of the best teams in the country. Give me Texas Tech, 10-0 at the house. Home crowd behind them and the refs. Virginia at Georgia Tech, and I'm going to go with Virginia. Georgia Tech is too finicky, too wishy-washy, too inconsistent. Give me Virginia. They are 0-4 on the road, but I think that changes tomorrow. Give me Virginia. Prairie View A&M. 6-10, 60%. No, I'm just kidding. Instantly, they ask more or less than 60%. But Prairie View is coming in against Jackson State, and I'm going with Jackson State. Give me Jackson State on the money line. I hope they're the underdog. That's a lock. Jackson State on the money line is lock if they're the underdog. Wisconsin Green Bay at North Kentucky. Give me Wisconsin Green Bay plus the points. I don't love it. But Wisconsin Green Bay has been better this year. I must admit, they were an automatic fade. That's one of the best turnarounds I've ever seen for a team. Because you all know how bad Green Bay were the last 4 or 5 years. Even longer than that. Like, they were terrible for years, like probably 10 plus years. What a turnaround for North Wisconsin Green Bay. And I hate Green Bay. But this damn North Kentucky team been playing. But when they played Detroit Mercy, they barely won. Beat them on Youngstown State and Milwaukee. But Wisconsin Green Bay also played this damn Cleveland State won. Wright State won. Beat Wright State twice. Handled this damn Detroit Mercy team way more. And they got a UIC win in there. I think I know this Green Bay team well enough this year. I like them to cover the spread. Give me Wisconsin Green Bay. They're a sneaky ass team, pesky team. It's not an easy outing anymore with them. Milwaukee at Wright State. Give me Milwaukee coming off of a thrallop. They just got thralloped by NKU. But when they played Wright State last time, it was an 83 to 91 score, way over the total. As you can see, the last 4 out of 5, they've been all over 150. They've been all in the 160s. Give me my boys, Milwaukee, to get the job done again. Wright State, they're like a broken record. You know what I'm saying? Once you just beat them, you could beat them again. Wright State is not on shit. Wright State is not on shit. I like the over, but you see they already caught up to it. It's already at 171. There's no value. Give me Milwaukee plus the fucking 6, and I like to sprinkle some on the money line with Milwaukee. Portland at Santa Clara. Just give me Santa Clara at the crib, minus 11.5. Bryant, Albany. Give me Albany. Bryant is so finicky, so wishy-washy. UL Monroe at Old Dominion. And I'm going with Old Dominion for the first time, but I do not think they're going to win by 11. That's absurd. Who do y'all think they are? Give me ULM plus 11. But I like Old Dominion to get the job done, the money line. Bellarmine, EKU. Give me EKU minus the big number. Bellarmine sucks. EKU lay the big number. Bethune-Cookman, 0-17, Mississippi Valley State. They're still the same Mississippi Valley State for the last 17 years. Fade them, fade them, fade them. Give me Bethune-Cookman. Sam Houston State at Liberty. And I'm going with my boys Liberty. Sam Houston is not the same on the road. Sam Houston is not even that trustworthy at home. Give me Liberty. Give me Liberty. Hawaii at San Diego. Give me San Diego. San Diego's been them boys this year. 7-1 at the crib. Very trustworthy. Give me San Diego. Northeastern at Elon. Give me Northeastern. Elon is pretty good as well this year. They were an automatic fade last 2-3 years. Northeastern, much better defensive team. Give me Northeastern. They always beat up on them in conference play. Charleston Southern at High Point. Give me High Point all fucking day long. High Point is about to blow the doors off these boys. Later big number. Stetson at Florida Gulf Coast, and I'm going with Stetson. Give me Stetson. Hatters. Them boys will hat them boys. OK State, Oklahoma State, versus Kansas State. And I'm going with Kansas State, but I don't think they win by 10. Give me K-State, money line, but I like Oklahoma State to cover the spread. Oregon State, plus 16 at Colorado. These two teams have not played each other this year. But when you see them on conference play, they started off 0-3, won 2 straight. Lost to Cal by 4. All of these games has been overs as well. They started off conference play, started off 0-4. I like the over in this game as well. After putting up 47, they're going to put up a good at least 70. They put up 58 here against Washington. Next game, they put up 72. Next game, 84. I think we get an over here. I like the over as the strongest play. Give me the over in Colorado, Oregon State. And I like Oregon State to get the cover. Nevada at Wyoming. Give me Wyoming to lose the game. Sam Griffin has been doing his thing, but he's not enough to carry this team to wins consistently. They barely beat Fresno, barely beat San Jose, but when they lose bad. When they win, they're winning by 1 point, 2 points. It's not a good recipe. It's not going to hold up. Give me Nevada to lay the number. I think Nevada wins by at least 10. Tarleton State, UTRGG, UT. That shit shouldn't even be an acronym. Give me Tarleton State money line. Oh, I will lay the 3 with them. Cali Baptist, Southern Utah. Give me Cali Baptist. Southern Utah is a disappointment. 0-8 this road. I'm gonna put them on the ticket as well as the winless road team. Give me Cali Baptist on the money line. Eastern Washington at Idaho State. And I'm liking Idaho State here. They did play Idaho and they won. They beat Idaho State. They beat Idaho the last 6 meetings, and they followed through. Got another one done to continue the trend. They started off 1-3, 1-2. Then they switched to 2-2. Now they 3-2 in conference play. Eastern Washington's disappointing this year, but conference play has been very good to them. They beat Idaho by 20, beat Weber State by 2, South Dakota and North Dakota State, and this Sacramento State team. I like Eastern Washington in this one. On the money line, very trustworthy conference team, but watch out for Idaho State. Watch out for this one. This is a close game. Portland State at North Colorado. And North Colorado 7-point favorite. Portland State is falling off of a cliff. They're 1-3 in their conference. Lost to NAU by 20. I'm going to go with my boys Northern Colorado at home. One of the best rebounding teams in their conference in the Big Sky. Give me Northern Colorado at the crib. Money line. Pittsburgh at Duke. And I'm going with damn Duke at home. Cameron Indoor. We're not going to fade Duke at home. CSUN at Riverside. Give me CSUN. We've been on CSUN the last 2 games. They burned us against them. Santa Barbara pretty bad. Pretty bad. And UC Davis pretty bad. But they did get a win against this team they should beat. And then Riverside is also a team that they should beat. Riverside is doing nothing to impress me this year. Keep losing winnable games. They should have beat Hawaii, should have beat Cal State Bakersfield, and ended up losing by damn near 30. Give me CSUN on the money line. Riverside should not be fucking favorite. I know these Big West games like the back of my hand. Give me CSUN on the money line. That's a lock. They're giving out free money. Southern Illinois at NIU. Well, this is not NIU, but Northern Iowa. And I'm going with my Salukis. Give me my Salukis, man. Give me Southern Illinois. They're not the underdog in that matchup. Number one, UConn at Villanova. Villanova 4-point underdog. We tried to ride Villanova last game. It didn't work out for us. Give me UConn. I'm going to go back to the well. Give me UConn. Villanova's going to have to prove it to me. We took them against Marquette in a good spot for Villanova to cover. They kept it close all fucking game, and then they just let them go, put this shit on them in the last couple minutes. Give me UConn to get the job done at the crib. Florida at Missouri. And I like Florida in this one. Missouri is pretty lazy. They're sloppy, turn the ball over a bunch. Florida is a little bit, you know what I'm saying, lackluster in their own sort. But they did keep it very close with Kentucky. They showed formidableness there. Put up 85, but allowed 103 to Ole Miss. Beat Arkansas by 22. And they also got this road win against a neutral venue win against Michigan. Could have did that to Baylor, but they couldn't get it done all the way. Man, I just got to go with Florida. They did FSU bogus early on in the year, and that shit stuck in my head. Mizzou coming in this one. Losers of fucking 4 straight. Start off the damn conference. And I don't think they get a win here. Give me Florida. Money line. Ole Miss. We just came off Ole Miss. They burned us. And I just came off of Auburn. They did what they supposed to do. Auburn's been fucking covering the whole season. Look at their against the spread numbers. Very good. Very good. Very consistent. Give me Auburn, but I don't think they win by 11. We just took Ole Miss to cover the spread. Better win outright. But they know the referees gave them the edge, and then LSU weren't missing their shots. I ain't gonna lie, even beyond the referees, LSU just wasn't missing. There's nothing you can do when shots are falling at that rate. I still think Ole Miss should have won that game, but a couple shots failed. That's probably luck, but I like the over like usual. Auburn is gonna put up them points. I love the over in this game. Give me the over is the strongest play, and I like Auburn to win the game. Ole Miss to cover. Washington at Stanford. Give me Stanford. Keon Brooks, Severe Wheeler. That's who you're gonna depend on. I like both of them, but I like Stanford at the crib right now. Stanford's playing good ball, 7-3 in the last 10. I like Stanford at home crowd. Big Sky matchup right here again. I know the Big Sky like the back of my hand. I love the Big Sky. It's been so great to us for years. Big Sky is a conference where you can make a lot of money. Oral Roberts beat these boys by 6. South Dakota State beat these boys by damn near 30. And then NAU, you beat NAU and you beat Northern Colorado. 2 home games. It's your 3rd home game. Now this is an opponent that's coming into you. Ain't playing NAU no more. Give me Montana to get the job done. Montana State has been playing better a little bit last 2 games, but I like Montana. The whole year I've been riding with Montana. I'm just gonna ride with them again when this matters most against their little brothers. Give me Montana. Idaho at Weber State. Give me Weber State. Idaho ain't on shit. They said they're the Vandals. They're not doing nothing but vandalizing people's tickets. Give me Weber State. 7-1 at home for a reason. They're laying 15. That's a big number. I don't think they win by 15, but give me Idaho. Give me Weber State to win on the money line. Middle Tennessee State, MTSU, 0-4 on the road. New Mexico State, coming off a good performance last game against Western Kentucky. Man, I got to go with New Mexico State again. Give me New Mexico State on the money line. On the money line. Western Kentucky at UTEP. UTEP 10-8, 9-2 at home. But Western Kentucky is 4-3 on the road, winning record. You know what I'm saying? Winning way better than them UTEP boys. But I think this is a real close game. Books also agree with me. They got UTEP favorite. But I think Western Kentucky is a little bit better than them. Give me Western Kentucky on the money line. Cal Poly versus Cal Bakersfield. Give me Bakersfield. This should not be an 11-point spread, though. I think Cal Poly could cover his fucking for sure. They definitely didn't cover the last 4 games because these are teams that they should be getting their ass handed to by. All of these teams are way better than them, but not Bakersfield. Bakersfield are more on their level. Much more on their level. Bakersfield, what have they done to be a 10-point favorite, 11-point favorite? They've beaten UC Riverside by fucking damn near 30. But before that, what did they do? South Dakota by 20. I don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't do anything to be an 11-point favorite. Give me Cal Poly to cover the spread. I know the Big West pretty good, too. Give me Cal Poly to cover the spread. Grand Canyon at Seattle. GCU is going to take this one. 17-1. Coming on in on the road as a 5-point favorite. Seattle, we've been looking to play with Seattle, man, but they're just not getting the job done. They barely beat you, Cali Baptist, 48-46. lost to UTRGV. If they this so big and bad team, they shouldn't be losing to UTRGV. Then they beat a good Louisiana Tech team, beat a decent UTEP team, and they also damn near beat a good Washington team. This Seattle team got some hoopers. But give me these damn Grand Canyon boys, man. Give me GCU. They're 17-1 for a reason. Undefeated on the road. Give me GCU, man. Until proven otherwise. Gonzaga at San Diego. Give me the over. Give me Gonzaga to win this game by 20 points. I like that. Give me the damn Gonzaga Bulldogs. Them boys, them Bulldogs for real. Give me them Bulldogs. To lay the big number. St. Mary's at San Fran. And I got to go with San Fran at home, 10-0. St. Mary's has took some head-scratching losses this year. San Fran got their fair share of losses, but not to no head-scratchers. Give me San Fran at home. Last game on the shit, man. Let's go. We got LMU at Pepperdine. Give me LMU. Pepperdine should not be the favorite. Pepperdine should not be at a pick'em. Give me LMU on the money line. Yes, they're 0-2 on the road, but they're not 0-8. Better team, better coach, LMU. Give me LMU on the money line. That's how we going to cook up the slate, y'all. Appreciate y'all listening to me. Leave me a like, leave me a sub. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss these great videos. And let me cook up 4 locks for y'all real quick. It's 4 quick locks. Give me George Washington, money line. G-Dub, money line. G-Dub, money line. Real quick. Who else I said? It was a lock. Western Carolina. Give me Western Carolina. North Carolina A&T. I like Florida State, but that's I'm gonna say that. LSU as well. Richmond. I'll take Richmond. Put Richmond on their ticket. And we're gonna do a 5-leg. We're gonna do a 5-leg for them, my boys. We're gonna do this bomb-ass 5-leg for my boys. Man, I'm gonna put the Ospreys in that category too. But we're gonna get it for sure, for sure. I like Jackson State too, but yeah, we're gonna put that last one on there as the Salukis. Give me Southern Illinois as the last 5. That's the last one of my 5. And if you want to do an extra 2 on there, make it a 7-leg banger. You definitely could throw CSUN on there. CSUN is a lock. And throw EKU on there. 7-leg banger. Just keep cooking it up. Keep smashing the books. And it's your boy, Yo Yo. Till next time.